Great Scott. Great Scott. Great Scott.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Great Scott. I'm Scotty V. Thanks for watching. Superman versus Lex Luthor. His greatest battle ever. Or is it? Recently we've had some announcements in the case of the Siegel and Shuster estates versus the DC ownership properties of Superman. And some of them have been on a personal level, such as the letter from Mrs. Siegel, who wrote saying, "I've been trying for years to get through to people at the DC headquarters and no one seems to be listening." The point is that the families feel as their creators were shysted out of the rights to Superman years and years ago. And I don't think any of us as fans can really disagree, as the Siegel and Shuster boys were paid a mere $100-some for their creation, and then when they asked to be paid more for what they considered to be the greatest contribution to comics to date, they were fired. And once they were fired, DC took ownership of the character and has made him into the great American icon that he is. So it can't be argued that DC has had nothing to do with the popularity of Superman or with making him the character that he is today, but I also don't think it can be argued that Siegel and Shuster played a great role in creating this character that we've all grown to love so much. So what does that mean? Where does that leave us? I think that the problem is, if DC continues to fight back and the Siegel and Shuster estates continue to fight back, we may end up at a standstill for years and years, where there isn't much time allowable for us to do anything with the character that we love, that we want to see on screen. My opinion is that should the Siegel and Shuster estates be awarded more rights, it's going to be backdated. They're going to get percentages of things that were done years ago, and going forward they're going to continue to get a much larger percentage than what they get now, and they only get a stipend per year as of now. And Superman makes a lot of money, what with the apparel, the signs, the statues, and everything else that we see, that the Siegel and Shuster estates would then be privy to getting paid for. And if that happens, I can only see DC shying away from Superman. They're already of the knowledge that Batman is the more popular character these days, and it seems that the filmmakers have a hard time deciding exactly what they want to do with Superman. And I think DC is in the same position. The books don't sell as well. Batman has 10 or 12 books a month. Superman has a mere 2, and most times he's not even in both of those books. They know that Superman's not the biggest seller he used to be, and yet they make millions of dollars a year on the logo, on the name, on the picture of Superman. So I think we need to be a little concerned, because if those awards, those rights are awarded to the Siegel and Schusters, what would make DC want to press Superman forward in media any more than they are now, and probably less, because they're going to lose more money on the character. They'd still make money, but when they can make 100% of the money now, minus the $20,000 a year stipend that they pay out, or miss out on whatever percentage the judge awards the Siegels and Schusters, why wouldn't they go with characters that are more popular anyway? Something to think about. Thanks for watching, everybody. Remember, look up in the sky.